Some of the world's most horrifying crimes happen in places no one ever thinks to look. For 24 years, an ordinary family home in the quiet Austrian town of Amstetten concealed a secret so disturbing that, when it was finally uncovered, it shocked the entire world. This is the true story of Elisabeth Fritzl. In 1984, Elisabeth Fritzl was just 18 years old. To neighbors, she came from an ordinary family. Her father, Josef Fritzl, appeared to be a hardworking engineer, while her mother, Rosemarie, had no idea what was about to unfold. Behind closed doors, however, Josef was known to be controlling and intimidating. Over the years, he had become increasingly obsessed with secrecy and power, even constructing a hidden network of rooms beneath the family home, claiming it was intended as a shelter. On August 28, 1984, Josef asked Elisabeth to help him carry a heavy door into the basement. As she stepped inside, he overpowered her, restrained her, and locked her behind a series of concealed, sound-insulated doors. It was a carefully planned crime. Almost immediately, Josef began creating a false narrative, telling relatives and police that Elisabeth had run away to join a religious group. To support the story, he forced her to write letters claiming she had left willingly. Investigators eventually accepted the explanation, and the missing person case lost momentum. Hidden beneath the house was a cramped underground space that few people even knew existed. Over the next 24 years, Elisabeth remained imprisoned there, completely isolated from the outside world, and dependent on her captor for food, water, and contact with anyone else. During that time, she gave birth to 7 children. One infant died shortly after birth. 3 of the children stayed underground with Elisabeth, never seeing sunlight during their early years. The other 3 were taken upstairs by Joseph, who convinced his wife and authorities that the children had been left on the family's doorstep. Those children were raised in the house directly above the hidden rooms, unaware that their mother and siblings were living beneath them. The deception continued for decades. Mail carriers delivered letters, social workers visited the home. Neighbors saw nothing unusual. Despite occasional warning signs, no one discovered the concealed chambers hidden behind multiple locked doors. It became one of the longest known cases of captivity carried out entirely within a family home. Everything changed in April 2008 when Elisabeth's eldest daughter, Kirsten, became critically ill. Joseph had no choice but to take her to a hospital, but doctors quickly became suspicious when he couldn't explain her medical history. They appealed publicly for Kirsten's mother to come forward. Days later, Joseph brought Elisabeth to the hospital. Investigators separated her from her father and assured her that she was safe. For the first time in nearly a quarter of a century, Elisabeth revealed the truth. Police searched the property and uncovered the hidden basement exactly as Elisabeth had described it. The remaining children were rescued, and Josef Fritzl was arrested. DNA testing confirmed that he was the biological father of Elisabeth's children. During his 2009 trial, he pleaded guilty to multiple serious crimes, including false imprisonment, rape, enslavement, incest, coercion, and the negligent homicide of an infant. He was sentenced to life imprisonment in a secure psychiatric prison. Today, Elisabeth and her surviving children live under new identities in Austria, far from public attention. Their privacy has been carefully protected as they continue rebuilding their lives. The Fritzl case remains one of the most disturbing criminal investigations in modern history, not only because of the years of deception, but because it showed how an unimaginable crime could remain hidden in plain sight. It is a story of calculated control, institutional failure, and above all, the extraordinary resilience of a survivor who endured decades of captivity and finally regained her freedom.